Is it Christmas yet? Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So, little update, my camera broke, or at least that's what I thought. So I bought a new camera, Canon. I looked grainy in low light. I looked like an animated cartoon. So I was twisting and turning about it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna bring it back and I'm just gonna order a lens. Don't ask me why I didn't do that in the first place. So today will be the first video that I'm gonna put out since the camera didn't work. Today I really want to talk about my top 5 books of 2018. Doesn't mean that these books came out in 2018, but these are the books that I've read and that I have absolutely loved. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please feel free to do that. And if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. And let's get on to the books. So the first book on my list is Solve for Happy by Mo Gaddot. He is writing about how to maintain and create a happy life and happiness for yourself and stop suffering. So I read that book and that book means the world to me. While I was reading that book, I deciphered, that's how you say it, so many things about myself and my personality, and I wrote down every quote of him in my phone. I have a whole folder of it, and every day from that day on, when I finished the book, I would reread all the quotes and the things that he explained in his book. Not only is he a really good writer, he makes it so simple, because a lot of times these self-help books are just like, you need to do this and that, and you need to go to Fiji Island, all these crazy things. But it starts with you and yourself, and you know, really discovering who you are makes everything so much simpler, because you can at least remind yourself of the things that you need, that your soul needs, what your core words are. I didn't feel shitty anymore, and I could finally pick up my life again. I could pick up, you know, taking care of myself again. And every time I would have a moment of failure, I would get his list. Till this day, I get that list of that book that I made, and I'm like, okay, yeah, okay. So if you want to find something, read it. It's really good when it comes to happiness and how to maintain it. Just the next book is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. Oh, that woman's personality, her energy, the way that she writes, I'm a fan. And the worst thing is that when I read this and I was hooked from the first page that I read. I saw a post of someone that I follow, and she was here in Holland, and I was like, I could have seen her. And I didn't. Magic has disappeared. One girl on a really good quest to re-find it. And then the book also said, they killed my mother. They took our magic. They tried to bury us, and now we rise. I absolutely love this story. 5 out of 5 stars altogether. And I saw so many amazing fan art about it. It's just, I have a really brutal king. Magic is not allowed. There are still people who can use magic, but they need to stay hidden. And this girl is going on a quest, and I think this is amazingly done, and I can't stop saying that. But let's get on to the next book. The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. That book hit me in places that I was like, whoa. But at the same time, it also made me laugh. So I was sometimes, you know, I had watery eyes, and then I was laughing, and it felt so real. It really felt so real. The thing is, police brutality is real, and of course this is from an American perspective, because we don't experience that kind of violence here in Holland as much as people in the US experience. But to read about it, it's just... But there were some moments where I could really resonate with the main character, the protagonist, this woman, or this young woman. The world that she lives in between, you know, her private school life and her back at home life is so different. But I grew up in a white family, in a white neighborhood, at a white school, so I knew what she was talking about when she was talking about how to change her tone and the way that she spoke, and I was like, oh my god, that's what I did when I was younger. I might be talking like yeah, and then when I would be talking to white people, we're like, hello, hello sir. It's ridiculous. Overall, just a really beautiful story, heartbreaking at the same time. A girl trying to find her own voice. I love that. I love that in movies, I love that in books, and I love it when they show you how hard it is to get to that point, to step up for yourself and use your voice. Care less about what other people might think of you or the consequences that it might have if you feel the need to do certain things, that you have to follow your freaking feeling, even if it's, yeah, sometimes dangerous. But yeah, that is one of my favorites. Also 5 out of 5 stars. And then on to the next one, The Good Son by Yo Young Young. Oh my god, I kid you not, that book was so good. I listened to it on script and I was like, yeah, let me try this. From the first moment, the narrator, there's a hair break. From the first moment the narrator spoke, I was like, and I was doing things around the house while I was listening to it. I didn't press pause any time at all. I just listened to it in one go. Of course, I put it the speed up, because or else I will be for 9 hours. But oh my god, it was so good. The story is about a guy or a young fellow man who comes home and he's covered in mud and all kinds of shit, and he discovers that his mom is dead. From the beginning, you're like, he's covered in blood, his mom is dead. Okay, that's the story then. But Yo Young Young knows how to write. It is so good. So Yu Yin, the protagonist, is like, okay, I'm gonna try to hide the evidence and find out where the killer is. Who is the killer? I have to honestly tell you that when I knew that, like, the first chapter, you're like, okay, someone is dead, he's covered in blood, he did it. Okay, where is this gonna go? But people read or listen to this book. It is so exciting. It is so well done. I can't tell you how amazing I thought it was. If I could give it 10 stars, I would. And I hope that I can find more books by her. Anyways, as you can see, I'm just really excited. This is one of my favorite books. I need to have it in physical copy because I just really enjoyed it. And then last but not least, it is The Manual of the Warrior of Light by Paulo Coelho. My all-time favorite author of all times. This is the moment where the music should be. The Warrior of Light is a believer. Because he believes in miracles, miracles start to happen. That's what the back says. And it was like, he wrote that book about people who are like me. I was listening to this in the car and I was like, that's me. Oh my god, that's me as well. Oh my god, that's such good advice. That's me too. And I was like, oh my god, I need to drive. I can do this. I can deal with these emotions and how much it resonates with me. At the same time, when I need to pay attention, because I'm always stuck in traffic when I come back from work. So I was like, I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I was crying. It was so beautiful. So I had to buy it in a physical copy. I'm gonna annotate it and I'm gonna put this beside my bed because this is going to be my new Bible. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. I kid you not. Anyways, this is so amazing. I swear to God, it's just, oh my god. If you're highly sensitive, an empath, a light worker, I think this book will apply to you. It's just, it's amazing. It is just like how we go through life, and it's like he's inside of your head and he's telling how your life is and what kind of choices you make and what the outcomes will be and how you deal with those outcomes. And wow. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know what your favorite book of 2018 was, if you've read a book, or maybe favorite movie even. And I will see you in my next video. Enjoy your day. Ciao, y'all.